one.
My first year here was COVID, so I was playing in front of just my family and cardboard cutouts. Going into my sophomore year, just seeing the crowds grow as the year kind of went on. The last regular season game, you can't find a ticket anywhere.
Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City is sold out, 15,000 strong.
Last year was absolutely incredible. We had a great crowd.
She fires and goes! She hit it! Wow!
It's kind of hard for myself to wrap my head around just the way things have evolved over my 4 years. You know, when I'm out and about in the state of Iowa, everybody's like, we had so much fun watching you. We've never watched women's basketball before. You know, now we're the biggest fans. And I think, you know, the amount of attention and notoriety we brought to our game, not only Iowa women's basketball, but just the game as a whole is what I'm most proud of.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
Me and her have never had beef. We've always been super competitive every time we play against each other.
You and Angel have spoken about your mutual respect for one another. What are your thoughts on all the attention that got?
I think it was good for the game more than anything. I think people loved seeing the fiery, competitive spirit of women's basketball players. We love playing with emotion. When people come into our stadium and they see us high-fiving our teammates, getting feisty over a call, you know, they want to support that. They want to get behind that. And I think that's what makes them come back for more.
Where does that fire and passion come from for you?
I was a very competitive kid growing up. I grew up playing sports with the boys, whether it was basketball, whether it was soccer, and I cried every single time I lost. My parents did not like that. It was not allowed. So I had to learn how to like kind of channel my fire. I think that's what's allowed me to be so great is that emotion, that fire, but also being able to channel it and use it in the right way.
Are you able, though, to still balance being a college senior who likes to do, I imagine, college senior things, but at the same time having a lot more eyes on you and scrutiny on you?
My mom that's always something she said is there's always people watching, whether you know it or not. The way you carry yourself is very important, whether a camera is on, whether a camera's off, whether it's a small interaction at the grocery store or whether it's, you know, I'm out in public doing a speaking appearance. Like I always try to be the same genuine person.
What would people be surprised to learn about you off the court?
I'm just like goofy and fun, and like basketball's not the end all be all for me. And I think that just speaks to the way I was raised. You know, I wasn't allowed to play sports if I didn't have good grades. I wasn't allowed to play sports if I didn't treat my brothers with kindness, if I wasn't, you know, doing whatever the right way. And I think my parents just raised me to understand like sport is a privilege.
Whenever you do go to the WNBA, you're going to be the #1 overall pick. Let's just get that out of the way right now.
When the time comes to make your decision about the WNBA, what factors will you consider?
I think the biggest thing that I'll consider is just my gut and kind of trust that. I think there's nothing like money-wise or NIL or this or that will really affect my decision to the WNBA, which has always been my dream since I was a young kid. Or is it going to be staying here at Iowa and continuing to build my legacy, continuing to play in front of 15,000 people every single night, and also just be a college kid and enjoy that and continue to be around my best friends every single day. So I think it's just at the end of the day, it's trusting my gut, and in my heart, I'll know when I need to know.